Hey, good morning. We're going to be looking at the news today, and yes, there's so much to look over, but we're going to try and make this quick and sweet. Yeah, today's January the 11th. Do you see it? 1/1/1/2022. Yeah, just saying. I just found that to be interesting, and yeah. But anyway, let's go on to the fear factor. Oh, no, sorry, the news. Let's take a listen to this.
Good afternoon. The fully vaccinated can continue as they were. For people who are not vaccinated, lockdown rules will apply to everyone 16 and above.
I'm sure many of you guys already heard this on either Many Fishers, the news, Carl Vernon. I'll share the link, but you know the reasons. There's 3 reasons why you can't leave your house, especially for those unjabbed. Of course, if you're unscooped, yeah, medical treatment, including testing or getting the jab, that's one reason you can leave the house. For essential goods, okay. Yep, you can. To provide care and support to a family member who cannot support themselves. There's your 3 reasons, but you cannot travel more than 30 kilometers from your home. Leaving for one of the 3 reasons, he says. So he says 3 and 3. If you need to go to the hospital as more than 30 kilometers from your house, that's as far as you can go. So there's 3, 3, and 3. I'm just saying those. That's the first thing that came to my mind when I kept hearing all that, I'm just saying. But what do I know? I'm just sharing my thoughts right here. But then you have to hear this part.
Work is not a reason to leave the home for the unvaccinated. Work is not a reason to leave the home for the unvaccinated.
Yes, you heard him right. Work is not a reason to leave the home for those unscooped. Unbelievable. And those who are saying that this is not a part of the mark of the beast, I do not understand how you're not seeing any of this. All I can say right now, though, is that, yes, they are tightening the ropes in every nation in different ways, shapes, and forms. All we can do is pray for those in the places where they are really strict right now. Pray for each other. Pray for God's will to be done in their lives, in their nations, in all of this. Our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities and the principalities over darkness. Remember His word, to cover yourself in His word, right? Okay. Now, remember these restrictions only apply to those who are not fully scooped. He said that. So yeah, you're not fully scooped, remember, unless you keep up every 3 to 6 months. Well, let's see how many times they're going to have to get that booster seat. But anyway, all I can say is never, never, never will I be taking the shots or the boosts, right? I know you guys feel the same way. These might be the only 2 that I might consider. But I'm just saying, because I have to play on words and I have to laugh, because otherwise you're going to get upset. And we cannot get upset because we know we have Jesus by our side. Yes, people are getting fired right now. You're not getting loans, even in Canada right now, because of things that are going on. The social credit score system is happening all around us. For those who are not taking the poison, this is affecting us incredibly. Even with Walensky stating that it's due to those who have other issues. Let's take a listen.
The overwhelming number of deaths, over 75%, occurred in people who had at least 4 comorbidities. So really these are people who were unwell to begin with.
So exactly, they said exactly what we know already. There were deaths, and the reason they passed away was because they had prior conditions, right? That's right. Let's hear Tedro, though, and I'm cutting this out, so this is only a short clip.
Booster after booster in a small number of countries will not end a pandemic. Booster after booster in a small number of countries will not end a pandemic.
Booster after booster. No, I just like the way he said that. I had to add that in there. I mean, just really, the show must go on. You know that, and it's not going to end here. And there's a new word. That's right. The new word is Maskne. Now, I'm not going to show you the video because it's on their site, and I'll have it taken down, but you can watch it anyway. You understand. Maskne, and you know what it's coming from. And look who's profiting off of these. I'm just saying, making it very clear for anyone out there. Yes, China. China, China, China. And there you have your 33. EN149. Wow, equals your 33. Hey, I'm just saying and pointing out the obvious to you right here. You and I would not be wearing these, but to anyone who is, you know what's coming. And no, I'm not going to be doing this or having children wear these. It absolutely not. It just makes me so upset seeing that right there. And yes, get ready, get ready. What's happening in March? Dr. Burla. Let's hear Dr. Burla.
This vaccine will be ready in March. I don't know if we will need it. I don't know if and how it will be used, but we'll be ready.
It will be ready in March. I don't know if we will need it or how we use it. My goodness, they don't know anything. He's really reading on a script. I mean, obviously. Yes, victory for now for, yes, Djokovic, however you pronounce his name, but they still said that they could still cancel his visa. So, unbelievable. They're using him as an example. Very interesting. 2 men, of course, passing away at the age of 65. Look at the dates, though. I'm just saying, there's probably even more to this than what we can see, but that's all I'm going to touch on those right there. And the numbers they've been using here in Finland. Just take a look at these numbers. Yes, 9921, and then 5 and 8, and then you're 55. Wow. Just incredible. That's all I can say. And I went on to even ask Jurassic what this all means. He makes me laugh because he always sees the sun, them using, and always, they want to always say something against the Bible and against Jesus. So I really appreciate his work, especially on this one. If you didn't see, yes, the fire in New York, I looked at it and I wasn't going to do a video on it. I already saw the 19 stories, 19 deaths, and I was just like, wow. And then he sees the 33, and then the hosers. They're all standing in line holding an empty hose. Just incredible, incredible. The numbers they use, notice the helmet right here, top left, he has a 66. The truck, 33. And then the building, the address over there on the bottom right, 333. Yeah, I know now the rate is now at 17. They changed it. Why they first would say a number and then have to take it back, just whatever. Look, 63 people, all I see is the 36 right there. And is that an owl or what is that at the top of the building? I don't know. But just a lot of things that went on there. And as a bonus, I was in the store the other day and I noticed this. I was like, oh, interesting. Pentaroll. I thought of pentagram, yeah, but pentaroll using black and white balls. And if you look really closely, what do you see? It is a pentagram. Wow, just unbelievable how everything is right out there. And then they call this one, it's a commercial for a show here in Finland. It's very popular, but no, I don't watch it. I don't get their comedy at all. But look at that. They call this comedy, having heads as platters. Unbelievable, the times we're living in. All I can say is I don't understand it, but I'm sharing and showing what little I know. I'll be sharing about this ark and wondering why they brought this up in the UN just this week. But I'll have that in a separate video probably tomorrow. So stay warm. It's minus 17 here today, so I'm going to be staying indoors. God bless you guys. Take care. Have a great day.